The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here's 2nd and 5. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Yeah, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
3rd down from the gun. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's brought down for a loss.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running with Walker again. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Finds him on the crossing route. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Trey Tucker to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Leonard Williams applying the hit there. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the 46, Walker hauls it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Back now, pressure on its way. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Tucker now on the return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Dobbins trying the right side. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on them.
It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Seahawks get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
That's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Throwing from the gun here. He lets one fly deep downfield. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react? Read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Throwing from the gun. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 20-zip lead. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Tucker now on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. At their own 25-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Short side option here. He's running left. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Looking for a throw here. Connection made to Smith-Njigba. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Seahawks with an early lead. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. Working inside the red zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Oh, those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Seahawks were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip gain. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Tucker now on the return. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Running this with Dobbins. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Byron Murphy there to make the play. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and long for him here. And they pick him off again! Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 31-yard play, and that's a Vegas first down. To the ground with Madison. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll go right back to Madison. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
They ended up being a failure right up front. The entire play, when you get in these goal-to-go situation, hinges on that initial surge. It gives some credit to the defense. They win right there at the point of attack, and because of it, well, that play goes backwards.
And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Here's Madison again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's a loss for 2. Brings up 7th at the 28-yard line.
All right, here we go. Second down. Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Shotgun now on third down. Completed to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pass complete to Walker. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing it again here. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They give it to Madison. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Tucker now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did. And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's caught for the first. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for Las Vegas.
They go with Madison here. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Leonard Williams applying the hit there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Motioning left is their running back. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Tucker now on the return.
Trey Tucker on the return. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Madison. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again.
The pass on 4th down. Intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over first down and goal to go at the 2-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. He goes down to a knee here, and, well, that's something, I guess. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. Well, I think we're both waiting for a trick or a fake here, but he actually took a knee. And they kneel it down, and I think the two of us and a whole lot of fans here have some questions about that call. And they're going to come up and take a knee on fourth down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Madison. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a give up the middle now to their fullback. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Out of the gun, Madison. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He gets this one to Myers. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Up the middle they go with Madison. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Raiders football as we're just counting down this final quarter. This game seems out of hand. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. A handoff for Madison, running left. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. This time it's a passing play. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
It's now third down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10. First play of the drive, here's Walker. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
First down, and they go right back to him. Room to work at the 35. Kenneth Walker! They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
And they'll take a knee. Second and goal coming up from the 7. And he's going to take a knee. Well, Brock, I think we're both thinking another kneel likely coming here on third down. And they'll kneel this down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Seahawks getting closer to their 10th win of the season. We always call it the best formation in football, Brock. They're going to line up to take that knee and run out some clock. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Handoff goes to Madison, running right. And he's up across the 10 to the 11 before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Going left side, Madison with it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Seahawks have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all.